stay together.
We have to stay united.
Unity of all the members.
You get the contract you're willing to fight for.
Persistence over a year of hard work.
Management saw that the community and the city councilmen were getting involved with us.
I joined the rally. I encouraged the community to support them. I was asked to write letters. We wrote a letter of support to push the company to come to terms and work with workers and organize and create a fair contract for workers.
They were able to write letters and call and talk to all upper management.
It's, again, hand in hand. What's good for the workers is good for the patients, and what's good for the patients is good for our community.
Because we are one of the only acute facilities here long-term, and they know we're important to have here.
Here we have workers who live in the city who have had their health care taken away. Now that means it's out of their own pocket. It makes a huge problem in San Francisco where people are struggling to get by. I will be here with you. Together we are strong, and NUHW is a union that knows how to fight, and I'm happy to be here on this picket line with you.
We're an online organization with more than 1 million members. We focus on creating a more progressive California. But most recently, and probably most compellingly, our campaign has centered around the realkaiserpermanente.com, which is a website we set up so that people could tell their stories. We learned there were so many people in our community that were receiving poor mental health care from Kaiser, and most recently we had the story of Barbara Reagan up in Santa Rosa, this woman who actually committed suicide at Kaiser off of Kaiser's parking garage after working at Kaiser for 15 years and then receiving really poor mental health care in her retirement. We started an advertising campaign on BART for the realkaiserpermanente.com, the website, featuring those testimonials. That is why we care about this issue, and thank goodness that NUHW worked to get it out there and help people know about it.
I say, what do you want? Contract! I say, what do you want? Contract! Take away!
We say no way!
We cannot actually provide the care that the residents deserve. Our benefits are very expensive. We cannot afford to have coverage for our families.
Some of you came and talked to our board last night, and I want to tell you they were very moved by your presentation. I think they were shocked and horrified by some of the stories you told about the patient care. And we have members who want to get involved. We sent out the letter to 1,300 members this morning so that our members will know about it.
Yeah!
Thank you.
The key to getting a good contract is having a good team.
We is the magic word. Everybody comes to our meetings when we're dealing with the company.
Just to let our hospital know that we're not backing down.
So we speak up, and we are not afraid of anybody.
Unity is a big part of it. We need to back each other up too. We can't all just want something for one individual. We want it for the whole.
You have to make time to participate in bargaining, that you care about your benefits and your future. In a sense, I'm out there for myself and my children and my family, but at the same time, you know, we make sure that we fight for everyone.
Contract now!
We invited all our co-workers to be in a bargaining team. We'd be like 12 or 10 people show up, and second shift used to go, then the first shift used to go, and people from graveyards stated from their shift used to go and stay there all day for the bargaining. And they saw the power we had, stick what we wanted, our gold.
Glendyre facility got together with Santa Rita, and I think this was one of the times where we were truly united. Management got to see us with the same message, with the same needs, with the same pressures that really in the past they were not seeing.
Unity! Lots of flyers.
NUHW stickers.
And buttons and lanyards.
Yesterday they came out and interviewed either one of us, and everything says in here is the truth.
The reporter in our union did a very good job explaining all the promises and violations of Prius, right? It's just very good. We'll now take that story and send it to every elected leader. We'll send it to Kaiser and Marin General, who send patients here. Your patients are not safe here, to put pressure on the company, okay? Just very successful day.
This year, we had probably over 1,000 media outlets that covered the strike. Many of them were international.
We had local media who covered it because we had, 65 sites on strikes?
We have been able to successfully raise the floor of mental health services, not only at Kaiser, but perhaps in the community and perhaps even in the state and the country at large.
We continue to see national news reports about the role of mental health in healthcare.
It highlights how important this issue is to the public and to the consumers of healthcare.
The lawn sign campaign, I think, is important because it not only provides imagery to what we're doing, but it informs the community about the struggle here at St. Joseph Hospital, Eureka. I've had people coming up to me in the grocery store, at Costco, at church, asking, where do I get one of those signs?
For the vast majority of our colleagues, many of them had never experienced actually being on a strike line for a significant period of time.
We had rallies, we picketed and we marched and we sang and we chanted.
Nobody went into work, and just you see everybody out on the strike line for the entire time.
We had worked 4 years for that moment to make mental health care a right.
It's very reassuring, very encouraging, and helps us know that we're still on the right path.
We did a rally, we did a picketing as well.
A lot of them were scared that if they came out, they would lose their job.
Well, I have to find my voice. I'm not so shy.
So it's just a lot of convincing them that their job was secure.
It made me feel that we actually could achieve a lot of things if we just speak and stick to what we want.
I'm not afraid. I'm very outspoken.
Everywhere we go, people want to know.
We had enough and we were gonna do something about it. I've never gone through this before, and most of my coworkers never went through it either. The risk of losing our jobs, we were really scared about that. I'm a little stronger now. The team at Kinder Brea and at Westminster, we worked together as a whole and fought till the end to get what we deserved and what we are worth. This is our the tentative agreement, which is now contract. Yeah. It's very thick. It's good.
We had been going on for over a year, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
We're going to put a 10-day notice for a strike.
And Ralph gave them a strike notice.
We invited all our co-workers to go, and they saw the big crowd, the force we had.
I don't think the sheriff would have appreciated us out there every day, all day, banging our pots and pans. I don't think at the end of the day they wanted that in front of their jail.
They know we're tough, we can beat them.
The lawyer says, wait a minute, let's talk again.
They came back a day before and offered to settle the contract.
Okay, we'll give you what you want. That's how we got a good contract.
And then they switched their mind. They felt happy to be part of our bargaining team.
Go NUHW. Go NUHW.
This is our contract, and this is like our Bible. We love it.